quick, maybe 10 minutes or less on the topic. I have a lot to say, but I'm not in the areas. I'm doing things. I'm out of town. I'm out here in Dubai right now. Um, I was out on this side of the world. My boy Wasim, I was there to support him, and then got booked for a couple things. And then right when I was about to leave, I found out the Vargas family, Fernando Vargas, the legend, his family, his kids box, and they were going to be in Dubai, and I was in Dubai. So I extended my flight for 3 days, canceled on my little advance, a little small pay thing. It wasn't nothing major. So I'm rather stay with the homies out here, show them love because they're out of town. First time for them to be in Dubai, and I've been out here, so I feel like I gonna have their back. And then also, I see a lot of things on the Instagram right now or YouTube about podcaster Lucky, his name, and then another African American person. I guess Lucky says something to the tone of racial to the black community, whether it's true or not. I don't know. I gotta do more research, but from what I hear about that, um, I mean, Lucky supports the community, so definitely um, you got to support a homie at the end of the day. But when it comes to racism, obviously that's a no-no. Now, did he go get racist? I don't know. Something about he said something in a comment. I haven't watched the whole clip, so I don't know exactly. I'm gonna do my little research, but someone told me to go ahead and talk about it, so I was gonna say throw my little thing about the whole situation. And yeah, racism is ugly. That's a very sensitive topic. Like people been racist to me for years. Obviously, ain't not only the real ones are gonna get my back. Other ones gonna sit back and stay quiet. And that's how it is. At the end of the day, you have numbers to back you up. People are going to speak on it. And it's a good thing to speak on racist situations because it's not a good thing. Now, was it really racist? I don't think so. Just like when Whack 100 said some comments, I don't think Whack 100 was racist. I don't think Whack 100, when he said some comments, I said, spoke my mind. I don't think Whack 100 was racist. And now this Lucky situation, I don't think he's racist. Now, if someone took it personal, that's between them and that. But that's my intake. I don't think Lucky's racist. I think he bumps obviously hip hop, rap. I know his influence is probably with a lot of African American artists. Now, if he says something negative or funny, I get it. People gonna get mad about that. That's disrespectful. I understand that because I deal with a lot of racism myself, and I understand the very negative about that. You feel me? So I get it. I get it, and we got to be careful out there as podcasters or people in the community. Look it, we all mess around behind closed doors. Like I might be with a black homie and I might crack a black joke. I might be with a Mexican homie and I'll talk crap to the Mexican homie. I might be with a paisa. I might talk crap about paisa. Among friends, you talk shit. Might talk shit about an Arab, Paki, Indian. It's just nature of how we are. We just talk smack around people. But the biggest problem is when you go to social media and try to push the narrative. You push the narrative about that, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it is a responsibility to be very careful with the words you say. As a community, is very you got to be very authentic. You got to be very real with it because people don't know how you saying it. Now, if I'm with a homie, like I'm with like Rasa all the time, and I'll say, "Hey man, Rasa's doing bad. Look at it. They're not. That's not smart of them." I'll say something very negative, like, "Man, that's weak. That shit's lame." That's just how it is. I might be with a black guy, like, you guys, woo woo woo, right? We just joking around. You guys just all talk, like same thing with everyone. Oh, this fool, this race is trying to scam me, or this fool, he's trying to hustle me, or this fool's a snake. I mean, every race ethnicity has people that just want to say something negative about. Amongst your friends or among your circles, that's understandable. You feel me? But to go in public, but I don't think Lucky's racist. So for people asking me, I don't think so. And if he's a homie, we protect homies, and especially we know their integrity and for that. But if someone takes it personal, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how people look at it. And I got respect for a lot of communities. And look at black communities been persecuted a lot growing up in the neighborhood. There's a lot of there's always black jokes and disrespectful things that I don't really like partaking in. But you know, we grew up in that kind of environment, and it's not even the environment. It's just the mentality that we grew up in Southern California. It's a lot of as I go around the world right now. I'm around the world, right? I go around the world and I realize there's no racism when you go around the world as much as in America, especially California. I don't know what driven that, but hopefully one day things could change. Me, I grew up in a Mexican neighborhood. I embraced them, they embraced me. It was all love as kids. We get older, some people get famous, some people start hating about that. Then you get mad too, you start talking crap back. Like it's just a dirty cycle of a lot of backplay, a lot of disrespect. So it's very racism should kind of be like that should be a no-go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think Lucky's a racist, and I feel for any African American community that will be mad about it because hey, if they're gonna be mad about it, they're gonna be mad about it. So I get it. And my second subject right now, I think I talked a little bit long on the Lucky subject because I don't know that one too good. I'm gonna talk about the Dean fight versus Amado, the Vargas family. So I'm on that tip now. Let's take this one right here. Now we're talking different now because this situation right here became a little on the racist side. Um, Dean Kid, I don't really know who he is, and I know he's a YouTuber influencer and he likes to hype up fights. But one thing you get a little racist, right? He said something about quesadillas to the Vargas families. That's being a little racist, right? Okay, cool. That's the same thing with the Lucky thing, borderline. But there's in this situation it's a little worse, homie. This situation is a little bit worse because he brought family involved. Now, there's a rule for every community. Now, when you talk about race, that's already bad enough. But when you talk about kids, parents, wife, brother, sister, when you go on public and disrespect any family member, that's no good. So I don't know if you guys know, but Dean is boxing right here in Dubai. So that's why I pulled up on the Vargas. I'm like, you know what? I'm right here with you, Vatos. You know, boom, boom. At the end of the day, you guys are from our area. You know, the Rasa. So you know, our Rasa. I have a lot of love for Rasa. I have a lot of love for a lot of different races. I mean, I've been to all around the world: Japan, Africa, Middle East, Asia, Mexico, right? It don't matter. I don't really look at color lines like that. But obviously, I know these guys are the same culture. And Vargas, we grew up on Vargas. I grew up in the water watching Vargas fight back in the day. So, I like, you know, you were here, you know, I came through. I got there late, then I heard disrespecting the family, calling, you know, little racial stuff like once again, like make quesadillas, disrespecting the Jefita, the mom of Fernando, the Vargas kids, and that's a no go in any combat sport, in any professionalism, even rap. We gotta, you know, you like I'm gonna talk like the preacher. And people are like, we don't care, whatever. But you gotta, it's ethically moral. You gotta know your moral because on the streets you can give it a yap, but when you get to the next level, when you disrespect family, man, that could be very deep. So it's just a lesson to the little youngsters that you gotta control that the mentality of disrespecting and yeah, this Dean guy, he disrespected Hispanics now. You know what I'm saying? By saying that thing. But once again, you're on the borderline. Now, is Dean racist? I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know the guy. Just like I think I know Lucky less chance of being racist versus Dean, but maybe Dean's not even racist. I don't know. But when you say quesadilla, when your mom's disrespecting the fita, disrespecting the legend Fernando Vargas, and using he lost to a certain African American guy and using that, pinning colors against colors, that's something kind of suspect. You feel me? So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's Fernando Vargas's kids in Dubai are fighting some guy called Dean. I never really heard of him, but and he made a lot of racist comments to the Vargas family. So I'm over here. I was like, I'm right here, homies. I'm here to support Vargas family. I don't know how good of a fight. I don't really know this Dean guy's fighting skills. I just seen a little video, seemed like he can move. You got to give it up for anyone who goes in the ring and boxes. You got to give them up their credit. That's what they do. But at the end of the day, you do not disrespect family. You do not go into that level. That's just a level, a no-go zone. So on that note, I'm not feeling it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see little things out there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You'll see stuff on YouTube. And I just had to make this. I got a couple messages. Hey, I was in the hotel room chilling right now because I'm just chilling, and I seen all this stuff. So I was like, all right, let me just get back on this live thing real quick, speak on it, and let it be known. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple as that. Um, it is what it is. Everyone's not gonna like everyone, right? It's like me, like not everyone gonna like me. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like me, respect me, hate me, whatever, jealousy, envy, it don't really matter. That's gonna happen when you get in a fight with people. But the biggest thing is you control your emotions. You control your emotions because that's the art of war. You know what I'm saying? Just control your emotions. Don't go out there yibbity yabbity. I mean, the ones who yap, you already know that's weak. So when I see Dean doing that to the Vargas family, I look at that as kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Lucky when he said a little joke to the African community. Like, I don't think he's racist, but at the end of the day, saying that there's a little insecurity or fear about saying something to make other ones look belittle. It's like if you're gonna belittle somebody, there's something. So look at that also as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? If anyone did so, I tell the Vargas, look at that as a compliment. The fool, he must be scared. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna disrespect your pops, he's gonna disrespect family, this and that. That's horrible. But guess what? He's fearing something. He's fearing. So go out there, get in the ring, do what you do. That's your field. I'm a rapper. I do my thing. You're a boxer. Do your thing. Boom, 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 boom. You know, he's gonna move around. Just get him. Just keep going. Handle it. Handle business. You feel me? That's what you got to do. But at the end of the day, this is my topic about black versus Mexican racism, stuff that's going on right now. Dean versus Vargas, Lucky versus I don't know if it's spoiled. My bad. So I don't want to say someone's name wrong, but I've been back home. Haven't been back home, so I haven't seen what's going on there. I know more about this subject. I just had to tap my little input on that. And anyone who's egging anyone on or trying to create divide, that's a no go too. A lot of people won't like my podcast because I'm not being dumb. I could easily be like, yeah, F that guy, homie, and I'll get views. I might make more money. By me talking negative, you will make more money because you talking negative. Being positive won't get this shared. This won't get shared. This won't be get loved. It won't get clipped. It might get clipped here and there, but it ain't gonna really go nowhere. The comments ain't gonna go crazy. Now just imagine I said, "Oh, F that guy, homie," it's gonna go up. But look, I'm not a man who's searching the clout. I'm a man who's speaking reality in the universe that I gotta speak. I was once a bad kid too. I was once a knucklehead. I was once doing dumb things as a youngster, and I owe the community, the streets, some clecha. If I could make it out the hood, and I could survive out the hood, and plots and assassination attacks on me and disrespect, and you know what, winning battles, and you know whatever. At the end of the day, we ain't perfect, but for me to survive, and I can give you clecha and understand what's right and wrong in life, and that's all I could give. You know what I'm saying? Little thing. I just wanted to pop up on this YouTube live. I know it's been a minute. Want to say salute to everybody. I'm gonna shout out to the comments right now. Michigan, what up? Good morning, East Los. That's right. I know it's back home. It's early in the morning right now. Um, What else, man? Shout out Pomona 12, uh, Southside. Thanks for signing my CD at Mr. Temples. Hey, that's right, San Diego. Love. Hey, the California tour shows were good. IE, OC, San Diego. Much love. If it ain't about money, it ain't about me. If it ain't gangsta shit, it ain't about me. Yeah. That's my little update. Munchie B, aka himself, Muncho, Arizona. Shout out to Arizona. Shout out to everyone. Happy holidays, y'all. Um, Free Palestine. Hell yeah, free Palestine, definitely. Good morning, Mr. Capone. Yup. Yeah, man. Another episode. Back with an episode of vlog. 2026. Let's keep it real. You already know there's gonna be haters. There's gonna be haters on me. You know what I'm saying? Like once I start doing motion, everyone's gonna come talk crap, whatever. Real ones, we don't care. We ain't about the yabbity yabbity. You know what I'm saying? We ain't with that. We ain't with that. Like when it comes to combat, when it comes to handle, it gets handled. But in the internet, we don't do that. And if you got something to say, man, don't say it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little, um, in essence, like the homie right here, fools need to take shit so serious. Back in days, back in the days, your mama jokes didn't get you smoked. Now they do. I feel you on that, but at the end of the day, if you don't know somebody, like I'm saying, like if you know somebody, you hang out with somebody, and you make the mama jokes, it's understandable because you guys know each other, and there's a certain level of like, hey, I could trust, and we could just diss each other, we could diss each other's whatever. But when you don't know somebody, or you go on social media, meaning you go and say, it's like this, homie. Someone just said, hey, back in the days you could diss your mama and no one got smoked. Well, guess what, homie? If you diss someone's mama and you went somewhere else down the block and was dissing someone else's mama, then guess what? Shit might be, it'll be all bad. But if you're talking together as a thing, yeah, it wouldn't happen because you guys are friends. Exactly. That's right. Good to see you in a different view. I remember seeing you back and I wanted to be just like you. Now, since you get older, we start realizing what life really matters. You inspired me to be a boss. Gracias. That's what it is, man. It's 2026. Your inspiration should be to be a boss. Your inspiration is to be successful. Yeah. We hood, we gangsters, we handle it. You know, we got to be men at the end of the day. We got to be lions. But a smart lion is the victory. Look at, they're saying, I don't know, like there's animals out there that don't use brains, right? They might be rough, whatever, but they don't have brains. Now a lion, sisters, be smart. He knows how to get his things. So you want to be a lion, you don't want to be a hyena. You know what I'm saying? Who's always plotting, trying to do some dirty shit, but not smart. A lion just sits back, kicks back, don't trip. He knows what he is. He knows his level, and he handles business. You feel me? Health is wealth. Best holidays. Gracias, homies. I know it's early back there, so yeah, just a little subject. I'm gonna get off right now. I'm gonna go to the weigh-in right now. The weigh-in, if you don't know, the weigh-in happens in an hour or two right here in Dubai. So it's 8 in the morning your time. Probably the weigh-in will start, maybe 7:30 your time. So keep drusha for the weigh-in. Amado Vargas, shout out to the Vargas family. I'm here to support them. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to support every warrior, everyone who's has a dream and wants to come up in life. You know, I'm here to support. I didn't come here for a paycheck. I came to Vargas to show love. I booked my own rooms, couple days stay, changed my flight, paid extra for my flight, changed. I'm gonna come support. They're in Dubai and I'm in Dubai, so you know we gotta show love. You feel me? Yeah. But hey, to the guys talking about that whole subject right there, homie. Look it. There could be a lot of animosity between two groups, right? And I get your point, and a lot of racism to you guys. But at the end of the days, when people are doing dirty stuff and unaliving little kids and stuff like that, man, that's a no go, dog. That's a no go. So it starts with you to control your community. Be righteous. That's all you can be. You're trying to battle fire with fire. Just because you think this and or they want to get me, so I'm getting them. Not kids and off that off limit, man. You know, you already know the rules, man. I'm not gonna get into this subject. This is a whole new subject. We just talk about racism, black and brown community. Lucky. Um, I'm gonna find out the guy's name and all the boxers. guys, Dean and Amado Vargas. So yeah, that's it, man. Another episode. I'm out of here. See you guys later. I'm gonna go to the weigh-in right now. Capone. Oh.